Project Nightfall. Galit na galit ang BBM supporters sa foreigner na to. Bakit nga ba? Pag-usapan natin kung bakit inulan ng batikos ang Project Nightfall. Noong nakaraang araw, nag-upload ito ng video patungkol sa election dito sa Pilipinas, na siyang pinamagatan ng Why the Philippines Chose a Dictator's Sons as a President, na naging dahilan ng ikinagagalit ng karamihan, at sa maikling oras ay samut-sari na ang kritisismo na natanggap nito. Dumagdag pa dito yung mga karamihan na kakamping na kanyang in-interview.
One thing is definite, as it's often in the politics, there is a strong contrast in opinions. One side is already bracing for really dark times, but the voice of Filipinos for the Filipinos.
It's a really dark time for the Philippines right now.
I fear that disappearance, torture, politically detained, death, and other unlawful acts against our freedom and human rights might happen again.
My biggest fear for this election is to have a president that is stained with corruption and built by disinformation.
I am genuinely scared to put back into position what the people back then ousted.
Should I trust a leader who uses disinformation networks to promote himself? Fake news.
Mas lalo pang nanggalaiti ang mga supporters ni BBM sa kanyang payag, na what is the point of unity under a family name that has stolen so much from the country?
What is the point of unity under a family name that has stolen so much from the country? Which Marcos supporters usually counter with two things. It is time to forgive what his family did, and
Sa inis at pagtatanggol nila kay elect President BBM, mula 13 million na kanyang followers ay bumagsak ito sa isang idlap ng 12 million. Narito ang mga ilan na komentaryo at pagtatanggol ng BBM supporters. You made a video like this to destroy the image of the great family, Romualdez Marcos. You should read the correct and legit history before you expose lies. Shame in you, you should get what you deserve for exposing lies. You foreigners quickly believe what you hear from only one source of media. I choose to believe more than 31 million positive opinions. Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos was is and will always love, care, help and protect the Filipinos and the Philippines the best way possible. God bless the good Filipinos. This vlog Project Nightfall should be banned, and he wanted to ruin the reputation of BBM, he wanted for money. Don't patronize this vlog, purveyor of fake news. You know nothing about our country, better shut up. Project Nightfall deserve unfollow. Stop reporting unpleasant news to our country. President Ferdinand Marcos was not a dictator. Don't fool Filipinos. Just mind your own business. For your American people, not ours. Before creating content, make sure that your source is credible, and study Philippine history, to understand the heart of the 31 million people voted for BBM and Sara. At ito, may banat pa si Nightfall. Panoorin mo ng mabuti at i-comment mo sa baba kung ano masasabi mo sa foreigner na to.
Because it's politics, there are many more complicated issues that this video has not even touched yet. Rampant fake news, disinformation, some reports of election irregularities, to name a few. But if you ask me, how I feel for the country that has become such a big part of my mission, here is what I know to be true. I know that Filipinos deserve so much from their government. I know that the poor and the underrepresented demand a public servant who truly cares about their needs in jobs, health, and education. And I know that every voter only wants best for their nation. And as I know all of this, I must tell you something that is very sad, disappointing, and difficult. I have been contacted by many people from the Philippines, and I can see how many are so afraid to even voice their opinions. That is why we have blurred the faces of the people who speak in this video, because the hate is so strong, because the division is so strong, because the trolls are so strong. Some people are even worried for their lives, simply for expressing their opinions. I have said it before and I'll say it again. The Philippines is a beautiful nation that deserves all the blessings of this world. That is why only recently our Project Nightfall organization helped raise funds after the typhoon that hit the Filipinos. Over 20,000 affected people received help from it. In that moment, in these big numbers, we saw a beautiful unity, and we hope that this type of unity will prevail no matter what, so that when the next elections happen, no one is scared for their lives in expressing their opinions about the future of their country.